Yo, what is happening, everyone? How is everyone going? Hope you all keeping well. Hope everyone's doing well. Got Bav in the chat already. We got Anawak. We got Samir. Let's go, boys. How is everyone doing? We got Biddy in the chat. Yo, Biddy, how you doing, my man? Good to see everyone in the chat. Wait for some people to roll on in. How is everyone going? Hope your days have been doing great. Or hope you have had a good day if it's night time for you. So, yeah. What's on the minds of everyone at the moment? What's everyone thinking at the moment? How's everyone going? I'm Ant Games goes delayed to 2027. What's delayed to 2027? Wilson goes, hey bro, good to see you. How you doing, Wilson? Thank you for joining in, my friend. We got Black Death, we got Charles Jones, Samir. Charles goes, oh, straight off the bat, do you believe the GTA 6 delayed rumors? No, I do not. I don't believe them. I've already covered it on my account on Twitter, X, and other people have already covered it as well, other creators. So that was about, over a week ago now? Something along those lines. Black Death goes, yo PV, how you doing? I'm doing very well, man. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Wilson goes, crazy updates for the GTA map. Crazy updates for GTA map. In regards to the GTA map, what are you referring to, man? Is there something that you know that I don't know? Let me know if you're keen on sharing whatever that is. So yeah, there has been one little thing that came out earlier today. Let's see if everything works here. I'm going to test it. Yeah. All right, so cool. There was someone that found on Reddit that apparently GTA 6 has been, pretty much stated on one of Rockstar's job listings on their Rockstar careers page. So Rockstar Intel made an article about this saying that Rockstar stated that GTA 6 is the largest game launch in history. So yeah, this article went into detail saying Rockstar just called GTA 6 the largest game launch in history in a statement placed in an unexpected location, blah, blah, blah. For the first time, the company have officially acknowledged the game in a job listing on their website. This might not seem like a big deal for years now, this might not seem like a big deal, but for years. And then they go on to say here that, so pretty much saying that Rockstar have officially stated that GTA 6 is going to be the biggest launch, and they've mentioned it on their job listing, one of their job listings. So yeah, as you can see here, this is for a lead software engineer in Rockstar, New York City. So they go, with the continued growth of Grand Theft Auto Online, the upcoming release of Grand Theft Auto 6, the successful candidate will lead both the evolution and operation, blah, 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 of the data platform supporting what will be the largest game launch in history, ensuring it scales to deliver an exceptional experience for millions of players worldwide. And you can see the reaction, responses from people on Reddit here. So it's very minor, but I mean, just thought I'd share it with you guys if you didn't know. It's pretty cool. This guy goes, I don't think they're really wrong, to be honest. A lot of eyes are going to be on it the day it releases, and after. It's going to be very interesting in the weeks and days prior to it. The older I get, the harder it is for me to play any games for longer than an hour or two, but I think this will be one of the very few exceptions. Can't wait. And most certainly, it will most definitely be one of the few exceptions. So yeah, I thought I would just provide you guys an update. It's very minor though. It's not anything major really, but thought I'd share it with you guys if you didn't know. We got GTA Infinity in the chat. How you doing, Infinity? He goes, gotta love Project Vice Live when working. Well, if it keeps you in the loop and updated, and if it keeps you a bit entertained, why not, man? But I hope you were doing well, Infinity. I saw you came out with your map update video the other day. It's doing pretty well. I saw 20K, right? I don't know if it's more so than that now, but that's what I saw, I think, yesterday. Missed my mouth there. Nearly. Rockstar have officially stated that Project Cake will make an appearance in game. Really? Is that true now? Ooh, that's news to me. Why do you never read my comments? Harley says. Did you send something in the chat here, or like you mean one of your comments on one of my most recent videos? Do you find it suspicious that Rockstar posted both Saturday and Sunday over the weekend? I don't really think it's anything out of the... Look, I think that Rockstar posts whenever they want to post, really. I don't think... sometimes they post on a random day that you might not think they're going to post, but they post. But yeah, sometimes Rockstar can be quite random, but most of the times they follow like a schedule of when they post, whether it's like a GTA Online update or Red Dead Online update. Not that anyone really cares at the moment about all that, but yeah. Harley goes, I've sent loads of messages. You go, hi Vice Project, do you think in GTA the characters can suffer heart attacks, strokes? They even poo and urinate. They have intercourse, etc. Interesting question. Very interesting. I think in terms of... Jesus. Look, I think in terms of like full-on like intercourse and that type of thing, I don't think we're going to be seeing that, but maybe something close to it, because I mean, we are going to be seeing Jason and Lucia, the two main protagonists, of course, being a part of GTA 6. The main focus of GTA 6 is going to be them and their story. So, look, we've already seen the hints within like trailer 2 where, they're snuggling up together in bed. Lucia jumps on Jason in trailer 2, and you can see the jiggle physics. So yeah, I do think there's going to be some sexual related content like in relation to them specifically, but in terms of like full frontal nudity, like sexual intercourse, yeah, I don't know about that one. Probably not, but maybe something close to it. Because I mean, in Cyberpunk 2077, that's R18 plus, and there's like sexual scenes within that game, from what I can understand. I haven't played through the full game, but I remember there was some missions that I did when I was playing through the story that sort of went into that a little bit. In terms of heart attacks and strokes, possibly, maybe, yeah, maybe that. I feel like that might be more of a become more of a reality than like NPCs doing a number 2 or number 1. Yeah. Interesting question though. PV, by the way, do you think that people, especially music artists, will be able to create or even post their own songs into the GTA 6 radios? Yeah, I do think that there might be something in regards to that, because there was, I think, a leak that did come out a while back saying that, I think it was from Test Funds too, saying that there might be something that Rockstar may be taking inspiration from one of their games that they came out many years ago, back in, I think, 2009, 2008, 2010, called Beta Radar, where you could actually make your own music, create your own songs and tracks and stuff. So Rockstar may be taking inspiration from that, including within GTA 6, because there was something about that in regards. I think Test Funds 2 came out about it. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool though. EC does it. Hey PV, how's things? Everything's doing very well, man. How are you going? Bav is in the chat. How you doing, Bav? Thanks for joining in, my friend. Do you think we'll be getting 60 frames per second on any consoles on launch? I do think the Pro variant is very, very likely to get the 60 FPS like on launch. I don't know. I have this feeling that we're going to be getting something in relation to the PS5 Pro and it being 60 FPS, but yeah. EC does goes, there's a full willy when you're creating your character in Cyberpunk. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, that's true. So when you do, for those of you that don't know, you can actually see your character's private parts in Cyberpunk when you're creating a character, which I find is really interesting. So yeah, maybe potentially, like, I don't know, like how far is Rockstar really going to go? With sexual content, full frontal nudity, sexual intercourse. I don't know. I mean, like, we've obviously seen, strippers and strip clubs. So obviously that's going to be coming back, which, is expected to be the case with a new GTA entry. But, yeah, I guess it's really hard to say. Like, there's been questions from people, fans speculating and theorizing, like, is Rockstar really going to do something like they did with San Andreas, with like, is hot coffee going to be returning or something like that? I mean, not that hot coffee was really, publicly released with GTA San Andreas. Hackers found it within the files back with that game, but I don't know. Like, is there going to be like a full-on sex mini game or something like that? I doubt it, but yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see, because when you think about it though, look, Rockstar have to ensure that they follow the protocols and the policies under that, the ESRB labeling. The ESRB being the ratings board that rates video games. So In Australia, it would be R18 plus. Over in America, or whatever, would be like, I think, mature, from what I can understand. I would say that's probably going to be the case. If Rockstar really go above and beyond, include some crazy, crazy stuff, then like the game would probably have to be re-rated. So, and that wouldn't be a good look for Rockstar anyway. So I doubt it. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see how far they go. Imagine being in a chase with 6 stars and your car suddenly runs out of fuel. I think we're going to be seeing something along those lines, but I think refilling is going to be in the game. I do think it is going to be in the game, but I don't think it's going to be like I don't think we're going to have to refill up as much as some people think we may have to. So I do think we are going to be seeing refilling. You guys, that's the question to the chat, I'm assuming. Will Rockstar tell us the game runs before release on each console? Sorry, I don't know. Don't think I understand the question there, Harley. Will the game even run at all on the Xbox? Yeah, so like Rockstar will try and ensure that they'll like optimize GTA 6 for release for every single console. You know, PS5, Series X, even the Series S, which is going to be the worst way to experience GTA 6, is still going to be, optimized well enough for people to play. But yeah. If GTA 6 is still on track in next Take-Two earnings call, when will we see marketing for GTA 6? Good question, Charles. So, yeah, in terms of marketing for GTA 6, I would probably say sometime towards the end of this year, early next year, I would say is most likely when it's going to be starting, like alongside, or probably alongside like Trailer 3, pre-orders going live. Yeah, something along those lines. I doubt this game is going to be out this year. GTA 6 lol. It's coming out next year. Devil Sculler Red 420, I think that is. So, yeah. Yeah, I do think that, you know, in terms of like 8 months to go. That's right. 8 months to go, guys. I'll probably keep this a short stream, guys. Maybe go 30, 45 minutes, something along those lines. But ask your questions, guys. Anything you want to ask me? Anything in particular? Sucks that the news is so dry. People are going crazy for five website names and job applications, lol. Yeah, true. Yeah, look, I've said this on so many live streams now. It kind of sounds like I'm a broken record. But, look, the thing is that it's always Rockstar's MO, like, it's always been their MO to, like, sort of not, like, say anything for a period of time. Like, they come out with some information, throw it at us, and then just go quiet. It was that way with GTA 5, it was that way with RDR 2, and it's that way with GTA 6, so, yeah. Do you work for Rockstar at all? Yes, I do. No, I do not. But it would be cool to work for Rockstar, though. I wouldn't mind that. That'd be pretty awesome to have that type of job. Sucks that the news is... sorry, I read that already. I think Harry was trying to say we will get information on how the game runs on each console before release. Thanks for that, Biddy, for the clarification, if that is believed to be true based off... Oh, Harry, I think, came out with another question. I think PS5 Pro will run 120 FPS at 480, 720... 100 FPS, 1080p, 60, 4K 30, 8K 15. There won't be an 8K frame rate. An 8K quality mode. But yeah, no. I think in terms of like, 60 FPS, I just think the Pro is going to be the place that it'll most likely be running at 60 frames. But yeah. Job application, every gamer's worst nightmare. Yeah. I mean, look, other than the job application and the website names, there really hasn't been anything. Oh, actually, there has been one other thing. See if I can bring it up here. Hopefully it still works. Yes, still works. Great. So there was actually something else that did come out, not in relation to GTA 6, but still interesting nonetheless. Close that. So many ads. So yeah. For those of you that don't know, Dan Houser... the co-founder of Rockstar, who used to work at Rockstar, left in 2020, started up his own studios, that being Absurd Ventures, with some other Rockstar alumni, Michael Unsworth, Laszlo Jones, and some other Rockstar Games employees that used to work at the company. So yeah, he was a founder with his brother, co-founder with his brother Sam Houser, who's the president of Rockstar at the moment. So he's going to be making his first ever on-camera interview with IGN. So this is a pretty big deal. So he's going to be talking about, stuff in relation to Absurd Ventures and his projects, but also in relation to, I'm assuming IGN will most likely ask about Grand Theft Auto 6. He went to say this, saying, I look forward to speaking about all our upcoming varied projects at Absurd, including our 2 open world video games, the American Caper comic book series, as well as indulging in a trip down memory lane, speaking about the characters and worlds of GTA, Red Dead, Bully, and other games I had the privilege to write and direct over the years. So that is going to be pretty cool. So that's on September 27th. So that'll be in the next couple weeks. He'll be having an on-camera interview, and he may talk about GTA 6. So he may talk about how much he was involved in terms of the pre-development phase of GTA 6 in regards to, I guess, like pre-production, like planning, writing, brainstorming, that type of thing. So he may share his ideas on that. That will be really, really interesting to hear. Depending on how much he says, how much talked about in relation to potentially GTA 6, I may cover on the channel. But yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. So yeah, thought I'd share that with you guys if you did not know. But yeah. Do you think GTA 6 will have chance encounters? Do you mean close encounters? Like, not sure what you mean by that. Where do you think Grand Theft Auto 7 will be set in? GTA 7. All right, guys, let's talk about GTA 7. Look, I would not be surprised, because the way Rockstar works, if GTA 7 is already being talked about over at Rockstar at the moment, the way it works with video game production is once a game is very close to completion or wrapping up, that's when they talk about the next project or what's going to be happening in the future. Because especially with Rockstar, there's a lot of projects that they are working on, which Take-Two CEO boss Strauss Zelnick has publicly stated in a previous interview they did with CNBC, stating that Rockstar are working on other projects alongside GTA 6. So whether that's most likely, potentially, perhaps maybe a GTA 4 port, Red Dead 2 current gen port, and other projects as well, potentially a new IP. Some rumors have pointed to potentially seeing Project Medieval, which could be Rockstar's take on a medieval type open world game in the future. And potentially, I wouldn't say at the moment, but I would say probably brainstorming and ideas about GTA 7 would be something that that could have been talked about already over at the Rockstar Studios. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 7 has already been talked about. But yeah, I'd like to see it be set. A lot of people are thinking like Chicago. I think if they're going international, that would be cool. Like, I think outside of the US would be really interesting. But with that being said, though, anytime a new GTA comes out, it's always a satirical take on American culture and politics. So yeah, I think with GTA 7, I think Chicago would be a pretty cool fit. But yeah, definitely either Liberty City or Los Venturas. Los Venturas would be cool. I wouldn't mind Los Venturas, but I mean, other than like Vegas and the casino, like what else is there? I mean, I guess Area 51, they could do something with that. But I mean, other than that, what else is in like Vegas in real life that you could, make into like an interesting GTA HD game or Ultra HD game? But yeah. Upper Robin goes, maybe Gloriana. I would want a new location for 7. I think with Gloriana, I would say that's going to be in GTA 6 post-launch as part of like a DLC. Based off what I've heard, I'm not going to say anything specifically and I'm not going to mention who mentioned this to me, but I have heard that Gloriana, through some sources that I actually have heard, which I'm not going to, I won't say obviously publicly on here, but from what I've heard, it seems like Gloriana is going to be part of a DLC or like a map expansion. Obviously, take it all with a grain of salt, but that's based off what I've heard. It doesn't seem like it's going to be included at launch, but something that's going to occur over a period of time. So, yeah, keep an eye out on that. Be interesting to see how Rockstar goes about it. But I really do think Gloriana, but even just my opinion as well, I think Gloriana is going to be a part of GTA 6, but as a map expansion, as part of a map expansion. Any original Vice City character you'd love to see in GTA 6? Do you mean like referenced or like physically appearing in GTA 6? Because if you mean physically appearing, 3D character GTA, 3D GTA characters in relation to the Rockstar universe can't carry across into the HD GTAs. But if you mean like referenced, I think Tommy Vercetti, of course. I mean, we'd love to see Tommy Vercetti reference, which I'm sure Rockstar will like reference Tommy Vercetti and pay homage to Ray Liotta, who voiced Tommy Vercetti, who passed away on May 26, 2022 or 2023. I think he passed away, which is interesting because that's the release date of GTA 6. So, and also Bonnie and Clyde's funeral. So yeah, really interesting that. Upper Robin goes, did PV just leak some GTA 6 info? Look, it's just something that I've heard, but like I said, take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. And obviously I can't say who, of course. But yeah. I would drive my dream BMW M3 or the M2 series, but rental or test drive in 2029. You mean in real life pick up a Storm? That's pretty cool though. That's pretty cool. Project Vice, with all the speculation around GTA 6, do you think Rockstar's biggest innovation will come from gameplay, world design, or storytelling, and why? Ooh, good question. I would say, oh wow, very good question. I would say everything you just mentioned, gameplay, world design, storytelling. Reason why I say that is because pretty much in every like new Rockstar release, there's always something that Rockstar innovates on, whether it's gameplay, storytelling, or open world design. Especially with Red Dead 2 is the best example of that. Especially obviously what we saw within, RDR2 in terms of storytelling with Arthur Morgan's story, in terms of like gameplay. Yes, it was, an old Western game, so it's sort of hard to really envision like a modern GTA title with, official gameplay. But of course, we'll see that with GTA 6. But with every new Rockstar release, they always innovate. Rockstar always innovates to some degree with every new game. With GTA 5, whether it was like the switching from Michael to Franklin, or from Franklin to Trevor, obviously the three character protagonist system, so the switching system. But yeah, they always innovate. Always innovate. Jeez, my English. But yeah. The Ketch is in the chat. Hello, Ketch. How you doing? Hope you are keeping well, my friend. Thank you for joining in on the live stream. Make sure to subscribe to the Ketch. He's doing very well, putting out some great videos. Speaking of videos, actually, there's this big video that I'm working on at the moment. It's about probably like 35, 40 minutes at the moment. So I'm just trying to cut down in the process of editing it at the moment. Should be out sometime this week. I do apologize for not uploading as much or as frequently. But based off what I mentioned in the last few live streams, I've decided to sort of take a little bit of time editing and getting videos out rather than just sort of rushing them out. Obviously, if it's updates, news updates, stuff like that, I'll be sure to cover it if I can. But yeah. Also, another question, Project Vice. Considering Rockstar's history of pushing boundaries, how advanced do you expect GTA 6's graphics to be? And do you think they'll set a new standard for open world realism? So based off what we've seen within trailer 1, 2, like obviously the graphics are incredible, right? Visually stunning, state of the art, new technology that Rockstar's utilizing with reportedly Rage 9, which is Rockstar's in-house proprietary engine that they have used all the way back since Rockstar presents table tennis, and firstly with GTA 4 specifically in terms of like a big release. So I do think they're going to be setting a standard not only for open world realism, but just for gaming as a whole. Like, anytime Rockstar releases a new game, they're always the flag bearers for big AAA releases. Rockstar's at the forefront, Rockstar's on top. So yeah, with GTA 6 going to be no exception. So yeah. Bav goes, Project Cake. Project Cake. Project Lake. Project Cake. I'm hoping GTA 6 starts us out just before the very beginning of Jason and Lucia's relationship as opposed to starting somewhere well into it. But either way, it will be excellent. Yeah, I do think that with the relationship that we're seeing with Jason and Lucia, I do think that, we're going to be seeing something very unique with this story. Rockstar's going to be showcasing something they've never showcased before. Because we're seeing a Bonnie and Clyde inspired, duo. We're seeing Jason, Lucia, they're together in a relationship, that dynamic, how's that going to work? I'm very intrigued to see how it goes, to be honest. So it's going to be very cool. Project Vice, how do you think Rockstar will evolve cars, planes, and boats in GTA 6? Will physics, customization, or realism take the biggest leap forward compared to previous games? Good question. You're asking a lot of good questions. Look, based off Game Roll's leak that he came up with a few months ago, it does seem like the driving is the best it's ever been. I believe that because GTA 4's driving physics, as good as it was, it was realistic. It was very like slow, methodical, boaty, perhaps maybe too realistic. GTA 5's, on the other hand, was too arcadey. Yes, it was fun, but too arcadey. So as long as if they can strike the balance, if they can strike a delicate balance between 4 and 5's vehicle physics, like in the middle, I reckon the driving physics are going to be the best we've ever seen in any GTA. So I really do think so. In terms of like planes and boats, yeah, I do think we're going to be seeing significant improvements in relation to that. But yeah. Sorry for asking you so many questions, Project Vice. I'm just really excited about GTA 6 and love hearing your thoughts. It's hard to contain the hype sometimes. No, that's completely understandable, man. Like, look, this game is something that, for me, obviously creating content on it, even as, a fan of GTA 6, Rockstar as a whole, I love Rockstar, I love what they do. There's nothing bigger. There's nothing bigger than this release. Absolutely nothing bigger than this release. So I can understand the excitement. I understand it. I get it. It's huge. And it's gonna be huge for a very, very long time. So drink it in, man. At the moment, yes, we're in the waiting period and it sucks because, we don't know anything new about GTA 6, but that's all part of the fun, man. That's all part of it. That's all part of the journey because the moment is going to feel even bigger when Rockstar comes out with new information, right? So, yeah, it's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. Keep up the amazing work, Project Vice. I really love your channel and content. I'm watching all the way from Dubai. Oh my God, all the way from Dubai. Wow, that's awesome, man. Shout out to Dubai. Shout out to you, man, of course. That's awesome. And your dedication makes the GTA 6 wait so much easier. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to see the car mechanics from the Wreckfest and dirt physics from SnowRunner. I think the car sort of like physics or like crash physics from Wreckfest would be pretty cool. I think BeamNG or BeamNG, whatever it's called, I think is probably too exaggerated. But yeah, Wreckfest in terms of those crash physics are really good actually. Also, I think it would be cool for the media in GTA 6 to talk about the ongoing chaos Los Santos due to the Oppressor Mark IIs and that they are banned in Vice City to be a cool Easter egg. Yeah, that would be good. If they come out with something where they say like oppressors are banned, I'd love that. I think everyone would love that. Oh, voice crack. I think everyone would love that though. My throat today and my voice, jeez. Woo. At the end of the day, we're all in the same boat, just waiting to arrive at GTA 6. When the wait's over, it will be legendary. Of course, man. It will definitely be legendary, 100%. 100%. Hi, Project Vice. Sorry I was a little late. Do you think Raul could be like Dutch? Seems to be a bad person, not going to lie. Too hard to say at the moment, man. Too hard to say. It's very early. Yes, we got, some information about him, but it's too early to say, really, in my opinion. One last question, Project Vice. Do you think playing GTA 6 on a smaller TV versus a large 70-inch or bigger screen will actually make a noticeable difference? It depends. It depends on what, like... I would say... It depends on your, like, circumstances or where you are, like, situated in the room. Like, obviously, if you want to play GTA 6 on a big screen, you obviously want to be as far back as possible so you're not, like, all the way looking too close. So, yeah, like, I think, obviously... Depending on the TV, of course, depending on the brand. Obviously, you can't go wrong with LG or Sony, but be prepared to pay up. Be prepared to pay up because it's very expensive. But yeah, bigger TV, especially with like a sound system, a good sound system would be great. For me, creating content, it's just going to be me and my monitor. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to experience GTA 6 like, on like a big TV and like, playing it from like just solely a fan's perspective. I'll be playing it from a fan's perspective, of course, because I'm a fan of GTA. Yes, I'm a fan of GTA 6 and Rockstar, of course, that goes without saying. But yes, I am creating content on the game. So yeah, things like, the copyrighted music in the game, I'm going to have to turn that off. That's going to be annoying. I don't know how I'm going to work around that, but that's a part of the job. That's a part of the trade, unfortunately, here on YouTube. But what do you do? I really hope YouTube sort that out one day where you can use copyrighted music because it really pisses me off. There's so many times where I make a video and I want to put like a copyrighted song in as like a part of like a skit, like a funny moment, or just to include the music in there, attaching it to a clip or whatever it is, and I can't use it because I know it's going to get demonetized or copyright strike. So it's very frustrating, a very outdated system. I hate it. Very annoying. And the funny thing is, like, you can use music, copyrighted music on like YouTube shorts for like random funny clips or random clips. Like, how does that make sense? Can someone explain to me how that makes sense? I don't understand. Anyways, there's a lot of problems with YouTube. A lot of problems. What do you think about the steering car flip mechanic? Yeah, I think they should get rid of that. I hate that. The car flip mechanic in GTA 5, because there wasn't in GTA 4, like, I hate the car flip mechanic. I think it's so stupid. Like, I'd rather flip over and like be flipped over and have to get out than let the game like allow me to sort of flip back over like from, it's just too arcade. It's unrealistic. I don't like it. GTA 5's vehicle physics are very forgiving. Very, very forgiving. GTA 4, any other previous GTA, like you flip the car in GTA, like the 3D GTAs or GTA 4, you have to get out before it blows up. I kind of prefer it that way. From a stunts perspective, I love it. Yeah, you could argue that. I see that. Project Vice, as a full-time content creator and lifelong fan, how are you planning on how are you planning to experience GTA 6? You're one of my idols. Oh wow. I even watch daily from my office while working. Oh wow. I'm one of your idols? Wow, that's very kind of you to say that. Very humbling. I'm very much appreciating hearing that. I've never heard that before. So thank you so much for saying that. That's very kind. In answering your question though, actually before I answer that, that's very cool that you watch from work in your office. That's awesome. And you watch my content. I love that. That's great. Thank you for supporting the channel. How are you planning to experience GTA 6? So yeah, look, obviously because I'm creating content on the game, it's going to be a very different experience for myself, for Cyberboy, for all us content creators within the GTA 6 space at the moment. It's all very new territory for us because we've been fans. A lot of us have been fans of the franchise, fans of Rockstar Games titles for so many years. And we're so used to playing a new Rockstar Games title just like this, experiencing it. But for me, creating content on it, it's going to be a new territory for me. It's something new I've never done before. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to shape up and work out. But, yeah, I have a plan for what I want to do with GTA 6 content, but there's still so much we don't know about, so it's hard to sort of make plans on something that's not even out yet, and you still need to learn more information. So once we get more details, once we get more information, once we get closer to the release of the game, I'll have a better plan in mind, I would say. But yeah. You think we should buy the PS5 Pro or the base model for GTA 6? I'm not sure yet. I've said this multiple times in previous live streams. Get the Pro if you've got the cash to spare. If not, stick to the PS5 or pick up the PS5. That's probably going to be more than enough. But if you want the best experience, get the Pro if you can. How long until they start adding Back to the Future stuff to online? I just know it's going to be eventually. Good question. Yeah, I do think that I really, really, really hope that Rockstar steer away from the futuristic stuff in GTA 6 Online or whatever it's going to be called. Because their Presser Mark II definitely ruined GTA Online. I think it is positive though. Over the last few years, ever since past the Doomsday Heist, when we got the Contract DLC and the other DLCs that we have gotten, they haven't been futuristic, right? So that makes me think. TGG, I think, mentioned this as well. I'm not sure if Cyberboy mentioned, but I think TGG mentioned it, that with the recent updates that Rockstar have come out with for GTA Online, they haven't been as futuristic or not even futuristic at all. So that makes me think that Rockstar's hopefully learnt their lesson and they keep GTA 6 Online grounded and we don't see any futuristic stuff. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I'm honestly frustrated with the oppressor in GTA 5. While I'd like it to be included in GTA 6, I also hope vehicles coast more realistically and acquiring nicer car feels harder and rewarding. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, the press has got to go. Most definitely, from what everyone has mentioned in the community and just pretty much everyone in general has the same feeling that, yeah, the presser should make a return in GTA 6. Let's just get rid of it. I don't want to see a return. Definitely not. Definitely not. I think Rockstar agrees that their Presser Mark II ruined GTA Online. They even drastically raised the price of futuristic vehicles a few years back to make them harder to buy. Yeah, I think that's a good thing that they did do that. But yeah, I think as long as we don't see futuristic vehicles, futuristic weapons as well, I'll be happy. I'll personally be happy. But yeah. When GTA 6 releases, how much do you think they'll make in the first 24 hours? Good question. So with GTA 5, they made about $800 million within the first 24 hours and then $1 billion in the first 3 days. So based off that, accounting for inflation as well, I really wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 pulls in $3 billion within 24 hours or something crazy. I really think that's plausible. I think that's plausible to predict. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's plausible, but yeah. Maybe have the oppressor, but it's just a bike with no fancy future stuff. Yeah, but then if the oppressor's flying around in the air and it's I don't know. I think just get rid of it entirely. There's a way that they could do it. They could come up with some type of scenario where I don't know, like they come out with this advertisement on the in-game news or whatever, or the radio, where they're like, oh, the oppressor is no longer, you know, in business anymore. It's gone, like they're not selling as much as they used to, or they're just bankrupt the company that makes the manufacturer that makes the vehicle. They could come up with ways they could get it out of the franchise, or out of GTA 6, or sorry, out of GTA in general. I hope the oppressor is banned in Leonida for law reasons. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at. So like, maybe there's a way that they could like ban it, or like, there's a way that they could do it. I don't know how, but there's a way that they could do it. Inflation included, they'll have to. Wait. Sorry, I don't understand what you said there, Brian. Sorry. Maybe I read it wrong, but I think something might be wrong with like the grammar or punctuation there with what you said. I'm not quite sure. Sorry. I feel like the futuristic vehicles in GTA 5, especially things like the oppressor, were made for ADHD. ADHD riddled kids. I'd prefer GTA 6 vehicles to feel realistic, hard to turn, and fairly priced. Yeah. I would say that Rockstar implemented it because like Fortnite took off, 2016, 2017. And that was like, obviously a lot of the kids were playing Fortnite. So they probably thought, let's implement something that, you know, is fun to ride around in. It's priced highly, but you know, the kids can ask their mums for their credit cards and, you know, pay for the oppressor. I don't know. I don't know what their mindset was when they released the oppressor, but something along those lines, I would assume. With multiple cities in GTA 6, some missions on its online version might actually be more focused on letting players customize the delivery vehicles and the overall location instead of the GTA random. Yeah, well, I mean, we don't even know how businesses are going to work in GTA 6 Online, if that's something that Rockstar is going to include. I'm assuming that they're going to include that. I think we all assume that businesses are going to make its return within GTA 6 Online. Like, how much of it is going to play a significant role this time around, we don't know. If it is included, maybe Rockstar focuses on other aspects that they can make GTA 6 Online a different experience. Like, I kind of feel like in GTA 5 Online, especially at the moment, like, it's like all you do majority of the time is like when was the last time you really played with an online friend, or like with a friend in real life that you band up together and play GTA 5 Online? Obviously it's old now, and there's no like major updates or anything like that, because obviously Rockstar's focusing on GTA 6, but like, I kind of feel like all you do on GTA Online at the moment is just like grind out missions, and like it's just boring. Like, it's just boring. It's very grindy. It's just a loop of grinding. It gets annoying. It gets very annoying. But yeah. Yo, PV, how you doing? Sleepy Clippy, hope you're doing well, man. Can you believe there are actual devs playing through GTA 6 builds every day? They've seen everything and know everything about the game. I get so jealous thinking about that. Yeah. But look, at the end of the day, like, yes, they're, you know, developing the game, creating the game for us, but, you know, yes, they've seen it in development, but we get to see the finished product. How cool is that? So, like, obviously they're working on it, but it must be very, very, very rewarding for them once it's all finished to see, you know, it's going to be a work of art. It's going to be a work of art, man. I'm telling you. Another masterpiece, boys. Definitely another masterpiece. 100%. The Walton L35 being over $1 million is insane. It should be 50k max. It's a Chevy S10 basically. I get supercars and military vehicles being expensive, but some stuff is crazy price. Yeah, 100%. It's so stupid. Like, even motorbikes are priced ridiculously. Like, I don't even understand. Like, yeah, they got to fix the economy. I don't know how they would fix it, but there's got to be a way that they can fix the economy. I personally like hate it. Like as it is at the moment, I don't like it personally, but yeah. Max G, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining the live stream, my friend. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. I'm doing very well, man. How are you doing? Trend is in the chat. Let's go. How you doing, Trend? I was reminiscing the other day about my old GTA Online crew days, and I kind of miss those days. Now it's almost exclusively a solo player experience, and it gets boring sometimes, yeah. I remember back in the day, like when GTA Online first released, probably from like, you know, those golden years from like 2013 to about like 2016, the first 3 years. That was when GTA Online was really good. Like I'd be playing, back in the day, I'd be playing, I wouldn't even be like in a party chat on Xbox with my mates, but I'd be playing with my cousin on Skype. Skype of all things, yeah. Do you guys remember Skype? Any of you guys remember Skype? Yeah. Yeah, I'll come home from school and just like get onto GTA Online. I'll call up my cousin. We go on the computer and we're playing GTA Online on Skype. So, well, obviously on the Xbox, but we'll be calling on Skype. But those were good old days. Rooftop Rumble. There was no heist back then. Well, I mean, 2015 there was heist, but it wasn't that big of a thing back in 2015 with heists. I feel like with the casino heist in 2018, I feel like that's when it really started to kick off. But yeah. Rest in peace, Skype. Yeah. Yeah. Skype was good, man. I used to like Skype. I used to use it all the time. What character do you think we'll start playing as in GTA 6 when we enter? Lucia. I don't know. Or Jason. I don't know. Jason, Lucia, maybe Lucia. No, Jason. I don't know. Jason, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Lucia. Like we're in prison or something. I don't know. I feel like that's probably the likely scenario. Who knows? I just played through Cyberpunk. Such a great game. Performance issues aside. Since it released, it's so good now. And I'm just starving for GTA 6. Yeah. I've heard so many great things about Cyberpunk. Obviously, when it launched, it was in a horrendous state. But now, it's in a very good state. Obviously, with, the plethora amount of updates to get it working well, and with Phantom Liberty, that DLC that came out last year or the year before. I haven't played through it in its entirety. I've only played part of it. But yeah, I think everyone's starving for GTA 6, man, because like since Cyberpunk, it was a letdown when it did launch. I think it turned a lot of people off. People expect. The thing is with Cyberpunk, I was so hyped before Cyberpunk released because I played The Witcher 3 back in 2019. If you haven't played The Witcher 3, great game. I played it in 2019 before Cyberpunk came out. And I was like, wow, this is a really good game. There was a few things here and there that I didn't like, but a really good experience. And then with the announcement of Cyberpunk and CD Projekt Red behind it, same company behind The Witcher 3, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Keanu Reeves is in it. A futuristic setting. The trailers look good. Yes, it was CGI, but it looked really cool. And then when it launched, my God, how horrible was it when it launched back in 2020? I don't think I've ever seen a launch of a game be that bad, in that bad of a state like Cyberpunk was. It was really horrible. I think everyone's hopes and expectations and the anticipation leading up to Cyberpunk was like really sky high. But yeah, CD Projekt Red, geez, they slightly tarnished their reputation with Cyberpunk with the release of that game. But obviously with the updates and stuff, they fixed it. But yeah, everyone's starving for GTA 6. Like there's no game out there on the market that's taking advantage of, the PS5, the Series X. There's nothing like it. Nothing. I don't care what anyone says. Like Death Stranding, visually stunning game, but it's not GTA 6. It's not. GTA 6 is going to give us that next gen experience that we've been missing ever since the PS5 and the Series X has released. We have not seen a game take advantage of the current gen hardware. We have not seen it. I don't care what anyone says. We have not seen it. I'm sorry. So yeah. Look, that's my opinion. Like, you guys can have your own opinion, but that's just how I feel about it. There's nothing that's taken advantage of these consoles yet, in my opinion. I had video calls with my first girlfriend on Skype. I feel like a lot of us have used Skype to talk to girls over the years. I did. Yeah, back in the day. Young Project Vice. Talking to the chickas. Jason and Lucia's breakup speedrun is going to be insane. I'm sure Dark Viper will be doing like 100 million speedruns with that. That's going to be pretty funny. What's your top 5 games you have ever played? Great question. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, GTA 5, RDR 2. What else? Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and The Last of Us 1. The Last of Us 1 was very good. It changes though, but they're probably like my top 5. The Last of Us 1, very good. Project Riz. Project Riz is funny. I kind of think Jason in GTA 6 might be gay. Some of the way he talks and acts makes me suspicious. Nah, I don't think he's gay. Mate, the guy's bench pressing on Vice Beach or whatever beach it's going to be. What I'm assuming Vice Beach. So, and the guy's looking jacked. I don't think he's gay. Far from it, man. Far from it. Mind's Eye definitely took full advantage. Mind's Eye's a masterpiece, right? Yeah, definitely a masterpiece. Trash. I don't know what Leslie Benzies was smoking over there when he released Mind's Eye. Horrible experience. One of the worst games I've played. Horrible story. Nothing good about it, really. GTA 6 should implement real RP servers with a real economy. There's been leaks about Rockstar implementing their own official roleplay server or like online modding engine. There's been leaks about that. We just haven't heard anything about any official confirmation regarding that, but I'm sure we'll hear about something in regards to that probably sometime soon. If that does come to fruition, of course. In GTA 6, Jason's subtle interactions and hidden dialogue suggest he secretly navigates his homosexuality, adding depth, tension, and complexity to his criminal world persona. Where did you pull that from? That sounds like you pulled that from ChatGPT. Was that your own opinion? Be curious to know. I'm not making fun of making fun of what you said, but I'm just curious. It's 2025, and knowing games are made by snowflakes, I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 made Jason queer as part of the plot. I don't think so. Like, I really don't think Rockstar is going to go down that route of like making a character gay, or I don't think that's going to happen. I really don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't be worried. Sorry. PV, may I ask, do you believe the leaks about the characters that will be aging with the passing of time? Where was that from? I feel like I have heard about that, but I think that was a while ago, wasn't it? That was a while ago that came out, right? Big news just dropped. Tony is gay. Well, yeah, the thing is, like, that's a very good point you bring up. Like, yes, we have seen gay characters within GTA titles in the past. We've seen gay Tony, of course. For God's sake, there was even like a gay club within GTA 4, the Ballad of Gay Tony, called Hercules. So Rockstar haven't like shied away from homosexuality or like, talking about, gay people or anything like that. So I really don't think Rockstar is going to go down that route though. Time will tell, but I think it's unlikely. Gay Tony is a great character though. For a character that's gay, and Rockstar did a fantastic job with his character. Probably I love Gay Tony. Gay Tony's great. Cool character. I liked him in GTA 4 more so than GTA Online though, but yeah. They even put drag queens in the game until people complained and got them taken out. Yeah. That was a while back they did that, but I feel like that's something that, they got rid of. It's quite minor when you think about it. Who cares? The game has been out for so many years anyway. It's so what? They removed drag queens outside of a nightclub that you can't even go inside the interior of anyway. So I don't think it really matters, to be honest. And I don't think that points to GTA 6 being woke or anything like that. Or being anything along those lines. I don't think that points to that. I don't know how you can make an assumption based off that. I don't know how you could justify that, really. Hey, Project Vice, I promise I'm not using ChatGPT or anything. I'm just a big fan sharing my own thoughts and theories about you. No, that's all good, man. That's fine. That's an interesting thing that you bring up, though, because I think Jason being queer or anything like that, it's an interesting thing you bring up. I just don't think he is, but look, who knows? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and find out. Do you think it was unfair that RDR2 didn't get Game of the Year award? Yes. God of War 2018 was fantastic. I played through the entirety of it. I thought it was really good. But I think RDR2 slightly edged it. Yeah. I think RDR2 edged it, but they were both very good. They were both very good titles. But yeah, I think RDR2 edged it, in my opinion. All right, guys, I'm going to go for another couple more minutes or so. You can ask some last questions and then we'll wrap it up. Project Vice, Jason's very good looking, and I've noticed most gay people often care about appearance, showering, working out, grooming. So maybe some of his habits hint at him being queer in GTA 6. Look, you can take care of yourself, groom yourself, do that type of thing. I don't think that really points to you a male being gay because of that, just because you take care of yourself. We don't know, man. We don't know. It's too hard to say. I'm not worried about GTA 6 being woke. I really hope they make fun of them, thems, and the delusional men wearing dresses. I think we're going to be seeing that because, look, let's see if this works. It does work. Great. So on the topic of, woke and that type of thing, let me bring it up here. So I've went over, obviously, this website, the screenshots numerous times now, but you guys hopefully you guys can hear me. Yep, my mic's working great. And that's working as well, which is good. You guys will know that, or you maybe don't know, but in one of the Ambrosia screenshots, there is where is it here? If it wants to load up, yeah. There's literally this. There's literally this billboard here that says "Proud Allies of Diversity and Treats." There's literally a rainbow already within the GTA 6, with one of the GTA 6 screenshots that we've seen thus far. So they're already making fun of the left already. So yeah. So woke propaganda, that type of thing. Rockstar's already made fun of them with this right here. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. EC Does It goes, how have I never seen that? I know. When I did my breakdown of Ambrosia, I pointed it out, but Cyberboy pointed it out much more. So we did a live stream about probably a month or so back, and we went over this. So yeah, Rockstar's already making fun of, woke propaganda, they, thems, that type of thing. So we're already seeing it. So yeah, that's a true example right there. One of the first examples. So yeah, for those of you that are wondering if, it's going to be woke or if Rockstar's going to poke fun at, woke propaganda or whatever, there's your first example of them doing it right now. So, yeah. Have you heard anything about GTA 4 remastered release? I got a reply from Ben Videotech on Twitter X about a few weeks ago, saying that it seems like RDR2 is going to get like a current gen port coming out later this year, but who knows? Like, we haven't heard anything from Rockstar. It's already, mid-September now. And we haven't heard anything about GTA 4 port, so maybe that's something that's still in the works. Like, it's a project that's still in the work and it's being shelved in favor for GTA 6, but we'll have to wait and find out, because Rockstar could come out with something in relation to it in the next few weeks or next month. We don't know. But yeah. Do you think we'll get some more GTA 6 news before this year ends? Yes, I do think we will. Doubt we'll be able to unholster in such environments though. Lol. Bobo, are you talking about... I'm not sure what you're referring to. Are you talking about what I was talking about in relation to the screenshot that I brought up? I'm not sure if that was what you're referring to. Do you think in the timeline that they dropped trailer 3 during or around the Game Awards show on December 11th? I don't think we're going to be seeing anything at the Game Awards in relation to GTA 6. Rockstar does pretty much everything on their own accord now. So, yeah. I doubt there will be trailer 3 at the Game Awards. Project Vice, I was just joking about Jason's sexuality earlier. I was only trying to see a reaction and spark this discussion, not seriously claiming anything about GTA 6's story. Yeah, it's all good, man. No worries. It's pretty interesting though that you brought it up though. Sparked some good discussion though in the chat. So thanks for bringing it up though. Very, very interesting. How are you controlling excitement for playing GTA 6? Good question. I don't know, man. I talk about GTA 6 so much, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like at the moment, like my hype for GTA 6 is still high. Obviously, it's not as high as it was compared to when Trailer 2 came out, compared to when Trailer 1 came out, but it'll pick back up. At the moment, we're just in a waiting period, so just trying to make do with what we can at the moment, man. My prediction is that Trailer 3 is coming November 28th. Yeah, solid prediction. I would say anywhere from November to December makes sense. But yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Very much appreciated, as always. Upper Robin, EC Does It, Bobo as well. All of you guys joining on the chat, Vivid Edits, WEWNWJN. Asked some good questions, brought up some good talking points in this live stream, so thank you so much for that. But yeah, keep a lookout on a big video dropping out in the next few days. It will definitely be coming out this week. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. I've just been really taking a long time trying to edit this and get it out. So bear with me. It should be out in the next, maybe tomorrow or the next day after that, but it will definitely be out sometime this week. Hopefully earlier rather than later. Yeah, obviously I'll keep up with these live streams. I'm still coming out with some shorts as well. So you guys that don't like the long form content, you guys can see some shorts that I put out. So stay tuned for that. And also as well, I am going to be, there's going to be another channel that I have created that I will be launching soon. Not yet. But I will be not in my next video, probably my next video after that. I'll be putting it out in my video. So yeah, it will just be a clips related channel for live stream highlights from these live streams that you guys see, and they'll be put on that separate channel. But more on that in the next few weeks, in the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining the live stream, and I'll catch you guys in the next video and the next live stream in the next few days. So thank you guys, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Take care, guys. See ya. Peace.